Just because you've not seen Ida for a while, I thought I'd show you Ida before I turn the camera around and talk to you. Could talk to you with the camera on her, but I won't. I think Mrs. Brahma's coming up. Mrs. Limpy Cuckoo Marin is wandering in this direction. The Marin came out with everybody reasonably quickly. I put in, and I can see the azure now, so they're all going to wander up here, which pleases me because it means I can see how everybody is whilst I'm sitting here. I mixed up some oats and yogurt and mixed in to that the mixture I'd made up for the Marin on Sunday afternoon that we gave her, which had actually got egg yolk in it. And I know that that's not something that you would normally do, feed chickens eggs, but I just wanted to get something into her, and something that I could syringe into her. So I syringed in egg yolk with turmeric, ginger, cayenne, apple cider vinegar and ginger, and she did not look well afterwards. She did not look well, and I was really quite concerned. She was really looking like, again, like she'd fall off the perch. And by the next morning, this. So her comb's not brilliant. It's a bit flopped and she's pale. So she's not on, she's not mended completely, but she's interested in food, which was something that was not happening on Sunday. You saw that she didn't have any interest in all this scratching and pecking and normal chicken behaviour. So I'm really pleased that she's back doing chicken again. So yesterday I mixed the remains of that mixture into some oats and some yogurt, some natural yogurt, and when I went and picked up the tin that I'd put it in down where they were all congregating, it was empty. So I know that Mrs. Brahma would have stolen a lot of it, but I think they all would have had a go at it, and I will mix some more up today. And I'll go back down because I haven't picked it up just now. I didn't think about it, but I'll go down and pick up some diatom as well and mix that in. And as I said before, I look forward to the time when I'm not having to be so chicken conscious and they just get on with their own thing. Right, I'm just cleaning my glasses. Prepare yourselves. Oh, Mrs. Brahma's laying again as well, so we're picking up her eggs. She's laying in a really stupid place, really uncomfortable place in the second, the one on the left, the outbuilding on the left, in a corner that's all just full of crap. There's a lot of crap in there, and she's managing to lay eggs in a corner of crap. But chickens are like that. Okay, hold tight. When I went down to let them out just now, I could hear hunting to over the other side of the road. It's not hunting season yet. It won't be long, sadly. I got real problems, sorry, with my eyes and my glasses steaming up. It's not hunting season yet, but it will be in 4 weeks' time, maybe, which is really depressing to think about. But I heard gunshots, and then I heard dogs, I heard the hunting horn. Sometimes they get special permission if there is a particular need. I don't know what that need might be, but if something needs hunting, I can't think of anything that needs hunting, but there is a reason that they hunt. It's to maintain balance and whatever. And I think the only reason they need to do that is because they got rid of wolves, and they've reintroduced wolves further east of here, I think. Wasn't there a national park? There was a national park. I don't know whether it was Yellowstone in America. No, they reintroduced wolves, and it changed and rebalanced the whole ecosystem, um, rather than it having to be balanced by man. Anyway, I'm digressing. So I can hear hunting, which is irritating. I have been waiting till Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I'd been waiting, thinking I'm going to get Vicky. I'm going to, with Vicky, sort out the airing cupboard because it's just a mess, and yeah, there's a top shelf I can't reach, and stuff gets put in there, and it's not where it's meant to be for me. It's not easy for me to access, to use my hands in. I thought I'll wait till Thursday, and then had quite a bit of energy yesterday. I got quite a bit of pain in my hands, but I've got energy, and it's like, I don't know, was it about 9 o'clock? I said to Joe, I was having a conversation with Joe, and I went, okay, I'm off to commune with the airing cupboard now. And she said, should I be concerned? And I went, nah, it'll be fine. Um, she said, but it's nearly bedtime. I said, no, not for me, it isn't. I said, it'll only take me an hour. Well, it actually took me half an hour. And all I did was, there was some bedding that was on the spare bed, the guest room. So I just put all that on a shelf in that bedroom, in a wardrobe in that bedroom. So all the bedding that belongs to that bedroom is on a shelf in that bedroom, which I thought was clever. And in that airing cupboard, there were a load of pillowcases that I no longer use, that I bought when we used to have a lot of guests. You know, we'd get a lot of guests come during the year, and I bought a lot of white, quite nice. I had quite a lot of nice sort of vintagey white pillowcases and other, and they were just all piled in a plastic container in there and haven't been touched for probably about 10 years, 8 years. Um, there were other things, there were other sheets in there that have been in there for 5 years and not been touched. We've got our own bedding that just, like, you just keep recycling the same bedding. So I took out all the pillowcases, and I took out the sheets that we no longer use, and I put them on, I advertised them on, there's a site on our Facebook for free stuff. Advertised them on there, and within minutes they'd been taken. Not taken, but they're going to come and take them this morning. So that was good. Like, why not? So they came out. I had to call for Mark's help because I couldn't reach the top shelf. Sorted that out, and it actually took half an hour, and it is much better. Got rid of all the stuff that I'm not even looking at, touching. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But when you've been, because I've been, I have to keep counting, because I've not been well for 6 years, 8 years, things like that just don't get looked at. They don't get done. You haven't got, you can, and as I've gradually got better, there's lots of things I do, but things like that don't get done. And it actually only was half an hour, and I'm really pleased I did it. So Vicky won't have to do it on Thursday, which is a good thing. I've been watching belatedly the live stream of the DNC, Democrat National Conference in Chicago. Now my friend Peggy is there, but I know that she's not in the arena. She is out meeting and greeting people. She lives in Chicago, and I first met her on Facebook, and I don't know how she came onto my Facebook or how I discovered her, but her profile photo was of her and Obama, and I must have messaged her and said, "I'm so jealous," blah, blah, blah. And that was before or just after he was president, just after he'd been elected president, I think, which is all those years ago. And we've been in contact ever since, and we talk to each other now and again, and it's weird, really. And so I've messaged her because I knew that she'd got selected for the meet and greeting stuff at the DNC, And she said, probably won't be in the arena. I won't, be seeing any of the speeches. I said, I look, because there's a picture of her now, her profile photo is of her and Biden. And I said, I look forward to seeing a photo of you and Kamala. So, yeah, so I'm sort of halfway through watching that. I'm watching Joe Biden at the moment. It's very moving. It's very moving. And there was Hillary Clinton, there was Biden's daughter, whose name I don't know, his kids' names. Jill Biden. So I'm watching it belatedly. It was a live stream, and I'm going to carry on watching that now. It's cool. I got cold overnight because I didn't put my duvet on, and comme d'habitude, I didn't put it on when I got up for the loo. I came back, got back into bed, and carried on being cold, which is really stupid. It's really stupid. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but I did. So I had a bit of a cold night. It's not warm out here. It's pleasant, and we had a lovely day yesterday. It was like this to start with, and then I'm watching the cuckoo Marin, who keeps overbalancing and then flapping all her wings to balance herself. We sat out and read a lot yesterday afternoon. It was really nice, but I can't explain it, and I don't know whether it's a smell, but there's an autumnal feel to the days. It's sort of, the heat is more gentle. It's not overpowering. Then you've got cool nights, cool mornings, but I don't know whether there's a smell as well that gives that sense of autumn. I'm not really sure, but it felt quite autumnal yesterday. But it was lovely. Um, oh, we just we sat outside reading. I can't remember the title of it now. I'm reading a book about a young Persian woman who lives in Calgary, who works in a big corporation, and it's the whole all of the stuff that's going on there, and she has by mistake been given access to everybody's emails and messages, and it's supposed to be a laugh out loud book. That's why I bought it. It's supposed to be a laugh out loud, but it isn't laugh out loud, but it's quite intriguing. There's some comedy in it, there's a lot of sadness in it. um and I'm learning a little bit about Persian culture, which sounds very similar to some Indian culture. The whole massive, stuff around getting engaged and getting married, and all the aunties who are people that aren't related to you, but you call them auntie. So I'm sort of learning a little bit about that as well. So that's what's going on. There's somebody's going to pick these sheets and pillowcases up at 11:30, and then I'm going to throw some food together, and that's it really. So if we turn back and look at the chickens. Yeah, we're watching you now. I'm pleased actually that because everybody else is out, she's out more. When the cockerel was sick, she was staying in with him. It's sort of, I don't know, it wasn't like it gave her permission, but it was like, oh, there's someone in here. So she wasn't so encouraged to come out. But because everybody else is coming out, she's coming out. And I think the more she's out and about, the more exercise she gets. She'll strengthen up the leg that is obviously difficult for her, and hopefully that will improve. That'll be the sort of physio she needs, is being out and about with everybody. I really don't know what's wrong. It's a very heavy limp, um, but she's had it ever since we had her, and we've had her how long have we had her? 8 weeks, 2 months maybe, or 6 weeks. And were it a break, it would be healed by now. It would be, it had calcified and everything. So it's not something that I'm going to be doing anything spectacular about. And actually looking at her anatomy, looking at those legs, they both look, she's leaning. As you can see, she leans a bit. So I'm not really sure which leg it is that is the problem. Is she leaning on the good leg and taking weight off the bad leg? I don't know. But the leg anatomy below the feathers looks the same now. I can't. There was a bit of a lump on the back of one of them. I picked her up and the Marin up on Sunday to bring them up here, and then just had to go and wash my hair because I could feel I'd got red mite on me crawling around in my hairline. It is absolutely irritating, and yeah, she's lifting that. I will pick her up tonight. I'll put my old rain poncho on and pick her up and have another look and make sure that there's nothing under that foot. I don't think there is. It's difficult from looking over here though. It's difficult to see, but I will pick her up. I keep chucking Diatom on them. Okay, that's all. Thanks for watching. Oh, you're such a bully, Ida. Who, me? You missed that. They're all running, flying down the garden now, but you can't see through the fence. Okay, thanks for watching.